I've got some new 2-in-1 powders from Fairy Glamor, which means I'm about to give myself a fresh new set of acrylic stilettos. Coming up. Hello guys, I'm Anastasia. Take a look at this beautiful cute packaging. It looks like some kind of gift, so I am super excited to open it up. The sticker says thank you for supporting my small business. We have 6 powders here, all of them are 2-in-1. They can be used both as acrylic powder as well as the dip powder. I have some 1-ounce jars and some of them half an ounce, so you can buy whether big or small ones, and I really like this part of unpacking, when you're taking off this protective seal and get to see the colors of powders. Let me know if you find this part satisfying as well, so maybe I should include it in my unpackings too. I have 3 glitter colors. This one that matches with my gloves today is a mood-changing color, and also 2 pastel shades. Let's try them on the tip and see the swatch to see how it works. I'm especially excited for the glitter ones because they already look cool in the jar. You will see the names and the numbers of the powders I'm using in the upper right corner as usual. Fairy Dust Petal is a beautiful purple pink glitter shade. This one is very similar but has more blue and green tones into it. Then we have 2 pastel shades. This one is light pink, ruffled dress, and then we have a mint color. By the way, mint is one of my favorite shades, so I'm definitely using this one today. Actually, I'm probably going to use them all. Mood Violet to Pink, I will show you later how it changes its color once you make it warmer. And then we have a beautiful Chrome Royal Duchess color with a deep dark blue glitter. This is how the swatch looks like. You can see on the right tip that it's already changing into bright magenta color. And they are all so beautiful, so I think I'm going to use at least 4 of them today. And it is time to redo my nails. I have a different nail since I was practicing with them. Like I used one to record one lesson for my online class, and then I used another one to do a webinar. So it's like every single nail has its own history. But it's time to take them off. So I'm clipping off the nails and then I'm going to file them off. I believe I have a couple nails made of acrylic and all the rest of them are gel. I'm using carbide bead. The speed is about 23,000 rotations per minute. I continue with the prep, so then I'm going to push back my cuticles using pusher and do a dry or electric file manicure prep. So I will be using, as I usually do, the flame bit with a red abrasive mark. The speed is 14,000 rotations per minute. First I clean the left side and then I switch to reverse mode and clean the opposite side. Trimming the cuticles with the scissors to have a clean look, and we are ready. And every time I take off my nails, I'm like, what is that? Is this really my hands? Because, I usually do not get to see them naked. I fit the form and then apply the hydrator and non-acid primer. Today we are going to do stiletto nails. I will start with the clear powder because it's just more convenient for me to build a base first, so then we can use the colors. But if you prefer to do the entire nail using a powder, then you can absolutely do this. I really like the idea of 2-in-1 acrylic and dip powders because if you're doing both, let's say acrylic extensions and dip overlays, you do not need to buy them twice. I think that you still need to have basic colors let's say, white, clear, pink, and nude, both in acrylic and dip. But as for other colors, especially mood-changing colors, glitter colors, it will be so pricey to buy both and not really make sense when you can use two in one. I will be doing a slightly different nails on each finger. This one will be pink, and on another one I will be doing a similar design but using the mint color. I place the bead and then I blend it. By the way, these colors are great for blending, which I really appreciate because you probably know that not all pastel shades are very easy to blend. I'm not using the original monomer as there are so many rules and restrictions with delivery of flammable liquids, and acrylic liquid is. So you can use any monomer as well, and how fast it sets, it will depend on the monomer. So if you're using a traditional one, I would say it sets average, it's like in between, but if you're using a fast setting monomer, then it will work faster. I did a color fade from the center, so now I have clear free edge and clear area near the cuticle. And then I'm going to add the glitter. I'm using the one that had more pink shades to it because I think it perfectly matches with this color. And I'm doing some kind of a line which will be thicker in the center and slightly thinner on the sides. By the way, this powder is extremely rich in glitter. I mean, once you pick up the bead, it's like full of bling. Because you know, sometimes it's not like that. You just pick a bead and it's kind of half transparent. Well, with this powder, I even had to take off excess glitter sometimes. So that's awesome. Then I seal the design and I start from the center as well because I really want to keep these glitters on its place. Or you can also just wait until it cures and then you can encapsulate it from the cuticle area towards the free edge. The bead near the cuticle is very important. So if you're struggling with the cuticle work, what I recommend you to do is to encapsulate the entire nail, but do not work on the cuticle yet, and then do this as your last step. It will be much more convenient and easier for you. Once it sets, after 2 to 3 minutes, we can take the form off and pinch the nail, but only if you wish. I just really like the look of pinched narrow stilettos. On the next nail, I'm going to use both colors, pink and mint. I already have a clear base, I just skipped this part, so we will not going through this again. And I'm doing the same kind of ombre. I place it in the center and then I blend it towards one side and the other. So I would say it's some kind of diagonal ombre. Mint color will be on the opposite side. Once I placed the bead right here, I was like, oh my god, I actually always had a rule for myself, like, Anastasia, do not use green colors on the nail bed because it may look like, a nail is infected or anything. But then I looked at it and I think it's okay because this is the mint color, it's not really green, and it creates a beautiful ombre, so I think it's fine. I mean, no one will ever think of that, right? Then I blend the colors so we will have a perfect blend from mint to pink, and I'm going to add some glitter in between. It took me a while to decide which color I'm going to use, the one that has more green to it or the one that has pink to it. And guess what I ended up with? I used both. So this is the first one from the pink side and this is the second one with the glitter colors. And they match together perfectly as well. And then we encapsulate it again with a clear powder. Then we take off the form and it is time to shape the nails. This is how they look like after product application. I have to say I really enjoyed working with these powders. One of the most important criteria for me is that my brush is okay. It's not clogged with the color, it's not clogged with the glitter. So that's really cool, and I also like the colors. This is what it looks like after filing and shaping, and it's time for the best part, sealing with the top coat. That's it. I like my new set so much. My favorite nail is definitely the middle one with both colors. Let me know which one do you like the most. And oh my god, I missed long nails so much. I will leave all the links to the products that I used in the description below. Even though I enjoyed having stilettos so much, after 3 days I switched to coffin shape by filing them a little shorter to this, because currently I'm doing acrobatics about 4 times a week and my coach got really worried that I'm going to poke her or myself or, somebody else. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye!